What up, Insomniacs? It's your boy Joey Werra. I represent Sleepless Side Effects, and of course our website www.sleeplesssideeffects.com, where you can check out the majority of my albums are up there for free to download, such as Emotional Disorders, From Hip Hop, as of lately, and also that will be up there is Keep It Moving, my new album that's coming out, brand new album. You know, it's front to back, just illness. You know what I mean? Just nastiness. That real shit that you want. Those lyrics that you want to hear. You know what I mean? Those lyrics that come from the heart. Those lyrics that are, basically unfuckwittable. You know what I mean? Like those lyrics that are gonna have you and your boys' jaws like, what? He just said that shit? Yes, I just said that motherfucking shit. Take a motherfucking listen. Because I'm not fucking around, and this is how it's going down, you know what I mean, from now and until whenever. But on some real shit, the Keep It Moving album will be available with hard copies as well. We're going to press them up, and like I said before, on sleeplesssideeffects.com there will be an option to buy the Fetus with the Microphone t-shirts, and there will also be an option to buy Sleepless Side Effects snapbacks in, multiple different colors, any of y'all choosing. So, I mean, be on the lookout for that. Like I said, we've just been really, really busy in the studio. I just been finishing up my album, and, from what I got, man, it's just really, really impressive. And, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing like that, but it's, I've let, my boys hear it and everything like that, and they're like, oh, damn, this is on some whole other level type shit. And that's what I like to do, you know what I mean? I like to come different from, the album prior, you know what I mean? I can't keep putting out the same exact shit, because you motherfuckers are gonna catch on, and you ain't gonna be feeling it. You ain't gonna be fucking vibing, you know what I mean? But, speaking of vibing, I got, some songs up on there that you can vibe to, such as $5 Drunk Shit, Wine Bottles, Fuck This, They're Reserving Rubinoff Is How We Get It Done, I Got a Gallon of Vodka, I Got a Hand of the Rum, I Got a Gallon of Toxin, Got a Hand on a Bum, you know what I mean? That is on there. That's definitely a crowd pleaser. It's just basically a song about being broke as fuck, but you want to get fucked up, and you don't got no money. You got that $5 in your pocket because you just paid all your bills, or you just a broke ass motherfucker. So you go to the liquor store and you get some cheap ass liquor, and it's on, and the whole night is either just you acting a fool or you causing some havoc. And I've been there many a time, so I felt, hey, I know a lot of motherfuckers that have been there before too are definitely going to be feeling this, so you know what I mean? Be sure to check out that $5 Drunk Shit, especially on my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Joey Werra. You're probably on the shit right now if you're watching this video. But, yeah, vibing songs. We got another song. It's like, I am on a level so high I'm above clouds. I don't want no trouble, I'm trying to calm down. Vibing on the medical silently somehow. Flying when I settle, I finally found ground. It's called Found Ground, and that's about, you know what I mean? Just, fucking chilling out. Popping a pill or something, whatever you're into, you know what I mean? Don't go too crazy. You don't want to start an addiction, but if you're one of them motherfuckers where you could just go, hey, I'm relaxed, you know what I mean? Damn, that's what that shit's about. But main song, Keep It Moving, very first song, name of the album. also, it's just very self-explanatory. You got to keep it moving because the world does not stop. Nobody is going to stop for you because you want to stop and smell the roses, you know what I mean? Or you're having a bad day, or you know what I mean? It's just like you got to keep it moving. You got to get that strength from deep within you and say, fuck all this bullshit. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep it moving. None of you motherfuckers are stopping me. All you negative motherfuckers that are in my life can go fuck off because I don't need you. I'm leaving you where I met you. Fuck off. You know what I mean? That's basically what it's about. And basically, too, like, all the past shit that builds up inside of your head and, you know, drives you crazy and makes you not even want to have a future anymore because of your craziness in the past. You gotta let that past go in order to shine bright in your future, you know? Because if you don't, it's always going to be there and you won't give yourself an opportunity to have a good future. And speaking of future, that's another song that I got on there. It's called The Future. Chorus is like, one way you can know what the future holds. Let the truth be told, then the youth can grow. And it doesn't get any realer than that, you know what I mean? You want you want change in the future, then you got to keep it real with yourself, and you got to keep it real with these little young kids that are coming up too. And you got to tell them the deal. Like, you got to tell them that not everybody is going to be able to afford a Benz and a Bentley and Beamers and, you know what I mean, even a motherfucking Toyota. Shit. Some motherfuckers gotta walk to work. But if you keep it real with yourself, you know what I mean, and you keep your eyes on the prize, you'll get to where you want to be. And you don't have to, you know, do you know, all types of dirt in order to get to where the next man is, because the next man, as quick as he got there, it's going to end as quick as he got there, you know what I mean? So you got to strategize, you got to be smart, and that's why, you know, it's called the future. In order to survive, you have to adapt, you have to evolve, and that's a part of life, I feel. So I mean, we got songs like that on there. We obviously got some deep songs with, you know, some deep meaning behind it. And, you know, I really don't like to put names into songs. It's basically like, if the shoe fits, you know, then wear that motherfucker. Because I have a couple people coming up to me about one song, which is about one specific incident, and it's not about this person or that person or that person, and it's about someone completely irrelevant, and it just makes me wonder. It's like, well, why are you coming up to me about that if it ain't even about you? You know what I mean? But I also like to not mention names in my songs because it gives the listeners the feel of, you know, they can relate more. Like, it's their situation too. If they're relating to it, it's their situation as well. And, you know, I love that, because if it wasn't for music, I wouldn't be here right now. I probably would have taken myself out, you know what I mean? And if it wasn't for real music that I could relate to and be like, damn, that person is going through some of the same shit that I am, and they're handling it very well for themselves. And that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to be able to say the same exact thing. I want you guys to be able to, you know, see that there's somebody struggling and there's somebody that's handling it well for themselves, and stay strong. Don't let these negative people that want to bring you down and they want to take you down and they want to steal your shine, don't let them do that to you, because you're better than that. You know what I mean? And you can't blame everybody else for the shit. You just got to keep it moving, keep it going. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, the album is going to be awesome. You know, like I said, we're going to have hard copies for sale as well. You know, press up the hard copies. Got some t-shirts, Feed Us with the Microphone, like I said. snapbacks, and just please, if you are an insomniac, spread the word, let other people know, so how you're feeling. Some other people might be feeling like that, and if my music helps you, then it's definitely going to help the other people that are feeling the same exact way as you. And the problem with that is the area that we're in. A lot of people just like to stab each other in the back, or they don't want to let other people expand because it's stupid. They feel as though if this person is shining, then the focus is getting taken off of another person, you know what I mean? When in reality, it's like, you know what I mean? I'll share anybody's shit as long as I like it. You know what I mean? If I like it, I'll share it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to share it. And it's as plain and simple as that. Like, to be real with you, you know what I mean? But it's just basically like, having a movie theater packed, ready to go see this brand new movie that came out, and everybody is trying to sit in the same seat. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense when there's a million other seats out there, and you're all going to see the same movie at, you're going to see it the same way. Like, it just makes no sense to not sit and say, hey, here's some seats over there, guys. Here's some seats over there. Here's some seats over there, and help each other out. You know what I mean? If you don't help each other out, then everybody's going to be butting heads trying to, get that same spot. And it's the same thing with the music. You know what I mean? If we don't help each other out, and if you're not confident enough in your own craft to share somebody else's music, then honestly, you have no place to be in this music industry, or to be an artist. Honestly, you have no business calling yourself an artist if you aren't confident enough to share something that you like in fear of it outshining yours. Because if it's outshining yours, then you need to step your game up. You know what I mean? Or put out another song and see if people like that. You can't be number one all the time. You know what I mean? Like, and this isn't for anybody like specific or anything like that. It's just it's for everybody that's just is in that dog eat dog world. Like, nothing is going to fucking come of that. The Boston area is still gonna be in the same fucking spot, and that's unfortunate because the talent that I see coming out of this area is ridiculous. Like, it is insane. It shouldn't be like that. Like, people should be being like, oh shit, did you hear those Boston cats? Like how they do with the New York, those dudes over in New York or in Cali or in Atlanta or wherever. And it's like a lot of Boston artists get slept on. You know what I mean? And that's why Sleepless motherfucking Side Effects. Sleepless Side Effects does not want that. We want everybody to shine. If you're going to keep it real with us, keep it real with me, I'm going to keep it real with you. I will share your shit if you share my shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm confident in my own music enough to share yours. And that's, plain and simple. But other than that, this is just a brief little thing, some things that I wanted to let you guys know and fill you guys in on. So, keep checking out the website, www.sleeplesssideeffects.com. I got the majority of Keep It Moving, the album, on my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Joey Werra, and you're probably on the shit, like I said, if you're watching this. So, keep checking it out, and thank you so much to every one of you that takes the 5 minutes out of your day to actually listen to a song, and I know you're feeling it. I know you feel that shit. There's no way that you're not feeling it, because this is what you guys are asking for. You know what I mean? You guys are asking for this, and when I deliver, only a certain amount of you actually take the time to listen. So it's like, you know, but I'm very appreciative of the few that do the few that do that. And if you guys spread the word, you know what I mean, then people will feel it too. More people and more people will feel it. And it's just like, hey, fucking, the more the merrier. That's how I feel, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to deliver it the best way that I know how to. And, you know, that's what I'm saying. My music comes from my heart and soul. And I feel like, you know, a lot of music doesn't. And I feel like I want you guys to, you know, think of my music like having a breath of fresh air. Like, damn, that shit was good, you know? So, stay tuned, because I will have more music constantly, and stay checking out the website, www.sleeplesssideeffects.com. It's your boy, that insomniac, that sleepless insomniac, Joey Werra, saying peace out and thank you to each and every one of you that takes the time to listen. I really, truly do appreciate it, and you guys know who you are. Thank you. Peace.